Hello friends, this video on fiber and fabric part 9 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So with this we have reached towards the end of this lesson. So we have discussed about some of the common natural plant fibers like cotton, jute and coir. We also saw that how the fibers are converted into fabrics, how we obtain fabric from fibers. So let us quickly have a look at some of the questions. Question number 1. Classify the following fibers as natural or synthetic. So natural is which exists in nature on its own, obtained either from plants or animals. Synthetic means which are man-made. So nylon is a synthetic fiber. Wool is a natural fiber. So it is obtained from different animals like sheep, yak, camel, etc. Cotton is again a natural fiber which is obtained from the cotton plant. Silk is again a natural fiber which is obtained from the silkworms. Polyester is a synthetic fiber. Jute is again a natural fiber which is obtained from the jute plant. Question number 2. State whether the following statements are true or false. Yarn is made from fibers. So do you think this is true? Yes, because from fibers we make yarn and from yarn we make the fabric. Spinning is a process of making fibers. Now that's false, because what do we do in spinning? So before spinning itself we get the fibers. So once we get the fibers, what we do, we straighten them and twist them to make the yarn, and that process is called spinning. So spinning is not a process of making fibers, but it is process of making yarn from fibers. Jute is the outer covering of coconut. That is again false. It is not jute but coir, which is the outer covering of coconut. The process of removing seed from cotton is called ginning. Yes, that's true, and that's the first step to obtain fibers. Weaving of yarn makes a piece of fabric. Yes, of course, because in weaving what do? We take two sets of yarn and then interlace them, and that's how we get a fabric. Silk fiber is obtained from the stem of a plant. That's false, because silk fiber is not at all obtained from a plant. It is obtained from an animal, that is silkworm. Polyester is a natural fiber. That is again false, because polyester is a synthetic fiber. Fill in the blanks. Plant fibers are obtained from dash and dash. So from where do we get plant fibers? They are obtained from plants, but different parts of the plant. They can be obtained from the stem of the plants. They can be obtained from the fruits of the plant. So they can be obtained from different parts of the plant. Animal fibers are dash and dash. So some examples of animal fibers. One would be wool, the other would be silk. Question number 4. From which parts of the plant cotton and jute are obtained? So when you talk about cotton, it is obtained from the fruits of cotton plants. You see, these are the fruits of cotton plant. So from these fruits we obtain the cotton fiber. Similarly, when you talk about jute, it is obtained from the stems of the jute plant. So these stems are like dried and cleaned, and they give rise to the jute fibers. Question number 5. Name 2 items that are made from coconut fiber. So coconut fiber is one popular thing that is made from. It is the coir mattress. Now if you have seen coir mattress, fine. Otherwise you can just go to any furniture shop and have a look at the coir mattress. So that will actually, these kind of things, when you practically see it, it helps you to understand, it helps you to relate things. Another thing could be the brushes which are made from the coconut fibers. Question number 6. Explain the process of making yarn from fiber. So what is the process called? Making yarn from fiber, that is called spinning. So in this process what we do is we take the fiber, we stretch them, and then we pass it through a spinning device, either the spinning wheel or the spinning spindle, and then when it gets kind of rotated, or when the device spins so fast, what happens to that fiber? It gets twisted. So the fiber gets twisted, at the same time we stretch it. So the fibers get stretched and twisted. So some of the commonly used devices are the spinning wheel or the spindle. Now these days spindle is more common because it is handy and less expensive when compared to the spinning wheel. So here you see, this is your input, that is, this is the fiber, and this fiber gets converted into yarn like this. So yarn is nothing but a bundle of the thread, and then these threads can later be used to make the fabric. So that's how the entire process of spinning takes place. So with this, we have reached towards the end of this lesson on fiber and fabric, and I hope that this would have given you an idea about what is fabric and how do we obtain fabric from fiber. So as an assignment, you can just look around and try to find out different types of fabric. Just try to see what type of fabrics are your clothes made up of, so that you will now enjoy knowing different types of fabrics, because now you know how exactly they are formed. So I hope this lesson would have helped you. So see you all in the next lesson. Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more educational videos with a better experience. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you once again.